Hello people, this is Sonali, the Melodramatic Bookworm. If you've been here before, welcome back, and if you're new to my channel, welcome to the Melodramatic Bookworm family. I am here today, yet again, back after about a year or so of a break with yet another episode of Shoutout Sunday. For those of you who don't know, Shoutout Sundays are videos in which I talk about my favorite creators on the internet. I take 5 each time and I talk about them in a video that goes up on the last Sunday of every month. And I remember having so much fun talking about my favorite creators, and in this video also I have some great creators for you. Of course, they don't need all the shout outs, but I want to shout out that I love their work, I love what they're doing, and just show my appreciation to them. So without any further ado, let's dive right into this video, into the 7th episode of Shoutout Sunday, and let me share with you the 5 creators that I am fawning over this Shoutout Sunday. A quick reminder before we get on with this video is that if you like to go follow any or all of these content creators, their profiles will be in the description box below. So please go check them out, follow them, they are amazing. First up is one of my favorite bookstagrammers of all time, and she's now a booktuber as well. She was one of the first bookstagrammers that I followed when I joined Bookstagram long ago, it feels like now, but that is Puja from A Book by the Window. Okay, I don't know how to talk about Puja's content without just merely gushing, but she is such a beautiful person. She is always so kind. She always has something inspiring to say. Looking at her stories, looking at the way she lives her life, of course she has learned a lot of things, and every day that she shares whatever she has learned and whatever she has in store for us, the content that she makes, the books that she talks about, the motivation that she gives out. And in her recent video also on BookTube, she answered some questions that were asked to her, and I was just in awe, staring at the screen in awe, because to actually have to be doing all of this, it takes a lot of strength, it takes a lot of courage, and to see her go about doing all of this, handle everything, to bring everything together in such a wonderful manner that inspires people, me included. And now I have some ideas because of her that I want to implement as soon as possible, and I'm hoping that you will see it mostly on my Instagram, or I don't know, over here also. But the point is, Puja is really inspiring. I know most of you will be following her already, but if you don't, then you should rectify that immediately. Okay, next up is a booktuber who is, I think, one of the most well-rounded personalities and multi-talented personalities we've seen on Indian BookTube and on global BookTube as well, and that is Avdhoot from Read, Travel, Become. The books that he reads are so interesting. He reads mix of fiction and non-fiction, and every book that he reads is like you want to read it as well. And the way he talks about the books on his channel, it's so calming, it's so inspiring in its own way, because listening to him talk about books, you want to actually pick the book that he is talking about. He has that effect on you. Plus, he is multi-talented. He dances, he plays the guitar, and he does a whole lot of other things. And if you go and watch his videos as well, they are so well made. He puts in so much effort to them, and that's the thing about effort. He puts in the effort, but his videos look effortless, and that is the reason how you know that so much effort has gone. It seems so natural, and that's a talent beyond any other. And he makes a point to learn about things. He makes a point to be kind to people. I think that's just him. He is kind, he is friendly, and he is one of the best booktubers I've ever had the pleasure of following. Okay, so next is a blogger. I want to say one of my favorite bloggers, but that's wrong. She is my favorite blogger, and that is Sumedha from the Wordy Habitat. And okay, first of all, let me tell you, Sumedha writes like a pro. Her blog posts or her newsletters, you read them and you find so much meaning brimming from them. You actually want to keep reading them. When it ends, you're like, why did this end so soon? And they are not 500-600 words, they are pretty long. But Sumedha has this talent where she makes whatever she's writing so riveting that you never want it to end. It just flows so beautifully, and her blog is the best blog I've ever come across. There's absolutely no doubting it, because everything in it is aesthetic, it's beautifully written, it's beautifully structured, and it's just so very inspiring because she makes sure that she has the most quality content on there. She also talks about things that will help other bloggers, and she has a resource library. She has a how to list. She has multiple lists like that, and it just going through her blog is always one of the highlights of my week. And going through her reading her newsletters, whenever a newsletter drops in my email, I'm like, a big grin comes on my face, and that is saying something. She's also a bookstagrammer, and I love her reading updates on Bookstagram as well. She's on Twitter as well. If I become a blogger, I mean, I am already a blogger, but growing my blog, I take Sumedha as an inspiration. She is amazing. Go follow her everywhere, like not just Instagram and Twitter. Go follow her blog as well. You will have the time of your life on that blog because it's so well structured, it's so well made. Love it. Next up is a YouTuber and Instagrammer who talks about language, the French language to be precise, but he also includes a ton of other languages. And that is Loic Suberville. He is an actor and he does YouTube videos, comedy sketches on YouTube and Instagram as well. And he has some of the best comebacks ever. Like, what he does is he takes languages and he makes them interact with each other. And he brings out the most absurd rules in each language. It's not that he's just dissing on French or dissing on English. There are other languages also come into the fray. And he takes all of this and turns this into such a fun experience. Those 60 seconds of every reel that he makes are the best. Whenever I'm feeling down, I go to Instagram, I go to his account and I watch all the reels. Even if I have watched that reel like 10,000 times before, it invokes the same kind of laughter in me as it did the first time. It's just one of the most fun experiences ever on the internet. I feel like Loic Suberville has made that corner on the internet his own because of the unique way in which he brings about all of these questions. Even if you don't understand French, I don't understand French, it just tells you the difference in languages and how complicated each language's rules can be. He's great. Last but not the least is a business on Instagram. Of course, they have their own website as well. I will link both of them in the description box below, as I mentioned before. But this is Handivity Designs by Arushi. And they have the most amazing Kindle sleeves. They have the most amazing paperback and hardcover sleeves. I don't have the pleasure of owning a paperback or hardcover sleeve yet, or even their cloth bookmarks. But I do own a Kindle sleeve, which I've been using for a while now. I think it's been almost a year since I bought this, and it's like one of the cutest things I ever own. Okay, I held it ulta. Okay, so this is the Kindle sleeve. This is how it opens. This is how it holds the Kindle, and you can do this. And you can read. I love it. It's so smooth, it's so nice, and I think I remember correctly when I say that this is washable, so it makes it even better. And it has a little pouch at the end where you can store stuff. There's still, wait, I'll show you what it is. It's still the cards that it came with. I'm storing it over here because I don't want to lose these cards. But yeah, this is a Kindle sleeve that I have. They have a wide variety of prints, very gorgeous prints, and Arushi is such a sweet person to talk to. She always has this aura about her. She's very approachable, and I'm thinking of ordering one from here. That's how desperate I am to get my hand on a paperback or hardcover sleeve. So if you're looking for a cover for your Kindle, or a paperback sleeve, or a hardcover sleeve, or even a cloth bookmark, then Handivity Designs is one that you should definitely check out. Arushi is amazing. Her products are amazing, and she also has a Bookstagram account, obviously, and you should go follow her as well because she reads some of the most interesting books ever. Yeah, all of this comes together in a nutshell. The point is, you should follow Handivity Designs. So that was episode 7 of Shoutout Sunday. What did you think of these creators? I'm sure you already follow some or all of them, but if you don't, who are the ones that you've discovered in this video, and which content creators are you fawning over this Shoutout Sunday? Let me know in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. If you like this video, please like it and share it to spread the word. And if you like my content and would like to see more from me, don't forget to hit subscribe and click on the bell icon beside the subscribe button to get notified as and when I post new videos. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video. Until next time, keep reading, keep watching, and add melodrama to your life.